These comments that you see here, these are real comments that are left on various videos on my channel. And this is merely a handful of comments like these. And as a YouTube creator, you know, I think most of us expect to receive comments like this, because there's just those people out there, and some, you know, people just can't help themselves but say things that they think might harm another individual for absolutely no reason whatsoever. You know, I admit I've put up a few videos that have, you know, a lot of people have disagreed with my opinions about various guitar gear, and that's okay. You know, disagreeing is okay. Criticism is okay. You know, needless insults is where I draw the line. And I consulted a specific guitar group on Facebook that I'm a member of, and that group is fairly small, about 500 members or so, and remains private and secret, and is pretty much an invite-only group. So for that reason, I'm not going to mention the name of the group, but it's a group that I'm active in quite a bit, and there's several members of that group that watch my videos. And I took a poll in that group, and many people in that group told me not to shoot this video. However, there was one person in particular, who also happens to be a very close friend of mine, that actually said, "I wish you would," because he feels self-conscious about himself for whatever reason. And this particular individual, by the way, is one of the best guitar players I know, and one of, you know, he's a very talented individual. You know, and I don't mean just musically. I mean, you know, for as talented of a musician as he is, he's an even better guy. And he shouldn't have to feel the way that he does for whatever reason that he feels that way. And I'm here to tell you that nobody does. Because all these comments that you see from here, you know, that you see here on the screen below me, you know, that's all the recognition that these people are going to get in this video. And the reason why, because people can say whatever they want about me, honestly, I couldn't care less. You know, particularly when it comes to my appearance. You know, so, you know, I will be the first one to admit, yes, I'm overweight. What you don't know is that I may be overweight, but I am more comfortable in my own skin and able to accept myself for who I am, which is a gift that many people do not, unfortunately, have the luxury of. And I decided to shoot this video because I am tired of people that have ambitions and dreams and things that they want to accomplish in their own life, and they're scared of what is going to happen. You know, they're scared of what reactions of other people are going to be. And, you know, again, they're self-conscious about themselves for whatever reason. You know, and I understand completely, because I was once that way myself. And I was, matter of fact, I was that way for most of my life. One thing about me that I have never, ever shared on my channel, and I'm hesitant to do so now, but I'm going to. One thing about me that I have never, ever shared on my channel is that I am a recovering alcoholic. I have been an active member of Alcoholics Anonymous for over 20 years now, and I have been sober for over 20 years now. You know, for those of you that know my age, you know, yes, that means that I got sober when I was 20 years old, and I have never, ever had a legal drink before in my life, or any other mind-altering substance since. And getting sober was by far the greatest thing that ever happened to me. And I learned a lot about myself, a lot of things about myself that even I didn't know. And one of those things that I learned was I had very low self-esteem and didn't believe, I went through life feeling like I was less than or not good enough or unworthy of whatever it may be. And part of my behaviors because of those feelings was to try to tear down other people and throw needless insults and, make them feel as miserable as I felt, just to make myself try to feel a little bit better. And all these comments down here, that's exactly what they are. That's exactly what they are. And I take great pride in knowing that they can try to make me, they can try to hurt me as much as they want, and it has absolutely no effect. If you read my responses in the comment sections on some of these videos, yeah, I troll back, because why not? I've never seen any YouTube expert ever tell me that I don't have a right to, somebody says something stupid in the comments, expect me to respond in kind. I've never heard anybody say it in the YouTube community anywhere say that, as a YouTube creator, I'm in the customer service business, because I am not. Okay, I create these videos because this is something that I want to do, that I enjoy doing. And, there are people out there now, there's a small contingent of people out there that seem to enjoy watching my videos, and now I do it for those people too. And, we have formed a nice, small, little community here as of this point, and hopefully, maybe this channel will grow someday to be one of the really, really big ones. But, for right now, I think I'm at about 9,600 subscribers as of this recording. And, which I consider a very huge accomplishment, seeing as a year ago I was scratching and clawing my way to 300. But that's neither here nor there. There are people out there that have tried to take advantage of, what they assume is, my self-consciousness and my low self-esteem. And one thing that I have learned in sobriety is I do not, under any circumstances, have to live that way anymore. Furthermore, I absolutely refuse to do so. And for those people out there that might be feeling self-conscious for whatever reason and are afraid to chase their own dreams because of it, I'm here to tell you, you do not have to live that way anymore either. Under no circumstances should anybody be concerned about, what are people going to say about me if I do this? What are people going to think about me if I do this? Who, you know what? If you're, if it's something that you really want to do and you really want to do it for the right reasons, it shouldn't matter what anybody else thinks. And that is exactly the way that I approach my channel. I get people that bust my chops all the time because I'm not the smoothest speaker in the world, and I tend to speak with a lot of ands and uhs and ums, and because of that you see a lot of edit cuts in my videos. And they bother you, those people that comment and gripe about that stuff, it bothers you a lot more than it bothers me, just so everybody's clear. If you want to see what it looks like without those edit cuts, go back and watch my real early videos before I had learned how to do that. And then tell me which one you would rather watch. But there's going to be people just like these people, that are going to say some pretty mean things, especially if you're trying to get, if you want to get involved in YouTube. I have had several viewers who have commented telling me that they admire me for what I'm doing because they couldn't do it because they don't want to deal with the feedback from the public, essentially. And there's going to be people out there that are going to be negative and, that are going to say some things specifically with the intent to try to hurt you, and hurt your feelings and, and discourage you. And that's the only reason that they're doing it, and they're doing it because of, because they are so miserable in their own existence, and they want, misery loves company. They want somebody to feel worse than they do. And I refuse to let it happen. And if you're one of those people that is concerned about, you know, if that is the one thing that is holding you back, you have the ability to refuse to let it happen as well. Maybe I'll get around to losing weight one day, maybe I won't. You know, if I do, it certainly isn't going to be because, you know, of these people down here giving me a hard time. Again, I'm going to do it for the right reasons, because I want to, and because I feel that it's the right thing to do at that time. And again, I'm not making any commitments to anything right now, because I am very, very, very happy with my life right now. I enjoy creating content for YouTube. I have a good job that I've thoroughly enjoyed, that I go to every single, every 40 hours a week anyway, or a little more. You know, I got a roof over my head and a very good area, and most importantly, I've got a beautiful wife that thinks I'm the coolest guy in the world. Those are things that those are luxuries that a lot of people just don't have. And I am very, very grateful to have those things. So I guess, just to reiterate, the reason why I wanted to do this video is not to give recognition to those people that are trying to bust my balls. That's not at all what this is about. I want those people who feel like I once did and are afraid to go after their dreams because of, some small insignificant group of people, a group of people that don't even matter, by the way, and what those people are going to say and what they're going to think. It's okay to be self-conscious. I get it. And different people believe in different things, and I found something that I believe in that gave me the ability to get up every morning and look at myself in the mirror and be pretty comfortable with the guy that he's looking at. And I wasn't always able to do that. Matter of fact, I wasn't able to do that for most of my life. So if you felt like I once did, go find whatever it is that you need to find and figure out what you need to do to, learn to accept you for who you are, because who you are is okay. And the trolls and the negative people and all, like I said, they don't even matter. It's time for you to go do what you have always wanted to do. I am finally getting to do that, and I'm here to tell you it is the greatest feeling in the world, even though I'm nowhere close to where I want to be yet. But I'm in the right direction, and we're actually moving in that direction. So I invite you to move with me. I hope somebody out there gets something out of this video, and even if you didn't, thank you so much for watching. If you know somebody that might be able to get something out of this, please, by all means, share it. Let's all work towards accomplishing our goals and achieving our dreams.